This is Citizen Ed for Citizen Star News with This Week in Star Citizen. In a continuing trend, Community Director Ben Lesnick refuses to comment on CIG's long-term horse strategy, even when pressed by concerned backers. I'm joined here with hosts Ricko, say hello.
Hey.
Trendane, say hello.
Hello.
And Zhane.
Oh, hi.
And our producer, Rogue.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Hi.
How are you doing?
Thank you. See, Zane, why can't you be like Ed? Okay, carry on, Ed. Thank you.
You're welcome. We have, I'm going to call Teller our Citizen Star of the Week. Teller has been producing a lot of great videos, kind of second to Fiendish Feather, but it's now his time for the spotlight. And he's also been producing a lot of, you can find them over on Reddit, but some really amazing still images. I have two examples here that maybe you guys can paste into the chat. Space crab appearance. Fear what is deep in the nebula. And Cutlass Red to the rescue. Keep it up, Teller. So as you might know, we've had a new patch recently, 1.1. It's been very popular, getting twice the concurrent usage, according to Ben, which has really been pushing on the servers. It's been providing some good testing for that part of the system, but creating pretty unstable multiplayer. A shout out to CIG Will Leverett, who has been working on the forums and Reddit to keep people up to date, posting workarounds, collecting reports of instability, crashes, and disconnects. It's still not as stable as they like it, but it's improved, and they're getting a better server architecture out of it. So that's great. You guys been playing much?
No, sadly, there's been quite a bit of issues certainly on my side. I don't know. It's been really laggy in the hangar.
I just walk around the hangar occasionally. I don't bother flying.
I'm just waiting for a patch to fix some of the things. I guess the next one or along those lines. I played before to 1.1 and it was pretty nice, and except for the whole track IR thing.
Wait, what?
No. It's okay. I'm not going to talk about it.
We can talk about it later.
We'll talk about it
I
later.
actually managed to do a landing tutorial over the weekend and got that out. Some people really liked that. The landing was not quite documented perfectly, so a lot of people were having trouble figuring out the landings. I've seen a couple other tutorials come up that have been good too. So I'm looking forward to some nice tutorials in this new system, because a lot of the ones out there are pretty obsolete. The decision to rename the release as Star Citizen 1.1, even though we're in pre-alpha or alpha, is being revisited, much to my relief. It's been acknowledged as confusing to new players and the outside press. Ben commented on it both in ATV and RTV. So I hope they do that. The Gladius is now flight ready and well received. And we have a test drive this week starting today, so everybody gets a chance to try it out.
So this is for a week, right?
Yeah, probably 10 days. I didn't check the exact, probably until a week from Monday. So everybody should try to get on and spend a few minutes with that. I'm going to get on with some buds and test out the Gladius in Vanduul Swarm possibly tomorrow. We got word that a REC rebalance, REC rebalance is coming. REC is flowing a little too quickly and will probably be pulled back soon. They're also revising how REC is expended, so this might actually balance out. It will be burned less quickly by not burning a full day every time you log in, which I think has some weird counter incentives for actually playing. If you're only going to play for 10 minutes or 20 minutes and you burn the whole day, some people might not play instead.
Right.
big release that we're all looking forward to, FPS Star Marine. It's starting to look good. They're making good progress. Travis Day is camped out up there in what is it, Denver at Ilphonic, working with them to finish up Star Marine. Ben says they're narrowing in on an approximate release date, and they can start gearing up on that. Killing bugs left and right, working on animations. That's all good news. There was a Vault release this week that showed some previews of some FPS gadgets. A personal shield, which I think you put on the ground and hide behind it. It's not one you carry, but we'll see how that goes. An area denial system, which has the Claymore-styled front toward enemy pasted on it.
Always helpful.
It actually looks like a Claymore with legs. Some people were wondering whether it actually gets up and moves around, which was kind of frightening. But I think it's just a stand. But
a little drone made of explosives.
Nothing can go wrong with that, Zane. Absolutely nothing.
Oh.
I'll carry
What
those
could
for
go wrong? Yep. Hologram decoy generator. A personal shield generator. Actually, we already mentioned that. A handheld breaching tool, which looked like a cutting torch for opening doors. A bunch of medical devices and a jetpack. The jetpack concept was by Elijah McNeil, who's known to have left, so that was kind of odd. Is he back, or is this an old image? Maybe he did it as a consultant or something, contractor. No idea.
Or it could just be from when he was there.
Yeah,
They're
old
still
image.
using.
Yeah, that's probably true because the jetpack was an old stretch goal, so that's probably the case.
Yeah.
And the other exciting thing that we're all looking forward to is the Vanguard. It was revealed yesterday on ATV. A very Redeemer-looking fighter, but without the nutcrackers. A little more standard-looking engine configuration. Has lots of animations, folding wings, hopefully to make it fit in my Idris. We got confirmation, by the way, that Cutlass can now fit in the Idris from Ben on RTV.
Ooh, so that's a lot of room, actually, because a Cutlass is a pretty big ship.
Yeah, well, I've seen, if you know Bacon-Headed Thorian, I think this was the guy. He built Idris and Redeemer in Star Engineers, and he was able to make the Redeemer fit, which is bigger.
Huh.
Well, taller.
That's true.
The
Yeah.
Vanguard may be longer than the Redeemer, based on.
I remember originally, before I think it was before the Idris revamp, they were saying that you probably wouldn't be able to fit anything bigger than a Hornet or maybe a 300 in there.
Yeah, but it gruesome.
I like what Crystal Sun 97 says. If some people are like, I'm not going to buy that, it's too expensive. Well, that's fine. You don't need to buy it. Just wait till the PO comes out. Make it a goal to get it. So
Yep.
I'm really happy about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be a $250 pledge with LTI and maybe a few bits of swag. The last couple concepts had some swag with it.
Fuzzy dice.
Yeah, or a model that would show up in your hangar. Those kinds of things.
Fuzzy dice. I like the fuzzy dice.
Mm-hmm.
We heard some really interesting news that Chris is headed to the UK this weekend. He will be there for 3 whole frickin' months. As he will be directing the big performance capture shoot for the Squadron 42, the first episode. That's pretty amazing. And that will probably be in conjunction with the Imaginarium and Andy Serkis's group. Maybe Andy himself. I don't know. So that's pretty fascinating.
Well, if we see Gollum, we know that Andy was involved.
Well, he's actually multifaceted. Has done a lot of different things.
I know he's still Gollum.
We could maybe see Caesar from Planet of the Apes.
Sure, that too.
Yep. One of the two. Right. This week we had an interesting Reddit leak. Someone found account credentials in the release build that allowed them to access CIG's Jira and their wiki. They posted some screenshots that gave more details about the schedule and Squadron 42 chapters. That was out of Jira. He was talked out by the Reddit community from downloading the entire wiki.
Whoa.
The Reddit community actually, and I talked to a few people behind the scenes here. The Reddit community was praised. They raised the issue with CIG. The account was fixed. Would warn that in spite the fact that the credentials were disclosed by CIG, probably unintentionally, it's still illegal to do unauthorized access. Be advised, if you find something like this, you do risk prosecution. When I last talked
I'm
to
pleasantly surprised though,
Yeah.
that the people on Reddit were like, no, don't do this. Usually
Yeah.
they'd be like, information, give it now.
Yeah. I mean, we're all eager to see things like that, but we don't want to see the game damaged, and people were advising the guy to stop because he was getting himself in trouble potentially.
Oh yeah.
When I last talked to the CIG folks, and this has been mentioned on Reverse the Verse as well, they haven't decided if they're going to pursue the case. They have grounds.
Yeah.
So,
Might be worth.
yeah, so just be aware, guys. In other small news items here, it's going to be MISC season soon. The Reliant was fast-tracked. That's the small, new starter ship that will have alien tech in it. It's I think that's pretty interesting.
I had forgotten about that one entirely. I had no idea what you were talking about.
That's why I filled that in there.
So, guys, is it just the freelancer I'm not allowed to fly, or all of MISC?
No, it's all of them. It's all of them.
Go back in your box, Rogue.
Go ahead, Ed.
The Xeon Scout artist Eddie Del Rio is working on the concept for the MISC Endeavor, which I'm really looking forward to. And the Hull E has been confirmed. The Hull series and the upcoming Hullapalooza, when they sell them all at once. The Hull A is said to be the equivalent of a station wagon. The B, a box truck or RV. C, a tractor trailer. D, between C and E is a super tanker. So it'll be interesting if they actually sell the super tanker.
Hold on.
The
E's
super big one?
E is the super big one, yeah.
Right.
Somebody was making a comment about pirate base based on that Kevin Costner film, The Water World, or whatever.
All right. Yeah. It's a hollowed out Hull E.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty cool. I think they originally said the C was the largest one they were going to sell probably, but now maybe other things are happening.
Well, they're going to introduce the whole series, and they're going to sell at least up to the C. The C was the one that they sold. It was being billed as the modular smuggler ship, and I think they actually have said that they're going to sell the D. But I think the E is open to discussion.
Super tanker.
Yep.
Now I want a super tanker.
Yes, I could. Man, I so know that was coming. Now I want a bigger ship so I can carry more stuff, so I can sell and be more rich. Because that's what I do. Because my name is Zhane, and I love to be rich. Because I'm a trading guy, and I'm a big. Okay, that's enough.
It is.
So this week we've been cut down to 15 minutes for unexplained reasons, and so check us out at Citizen Star News for more information. It's been a busy week. We've been posting a lot of stories.